So welcome to part 3, the final lesson in this daily loop series of Shut Up and Dance by Walk the Moon. So far we've done the main guitar riff on track 1, we've done the sort of build-up, sort of rhythm guitar part on track number 3, and then we've done drum beat number 1 on track 2, which is just a dead simple kick drum. Now in this lesson we're going to do the final piece of the puzzle, which is the secondary drum beat on track number 1, which we're going to overdub. Now I'm going to do my classic live looping technique that I do in a majority of these live looping lessons, and that is where I do like a kick snare drum over the top of the 4 to the floor, but instead of it being a dead conventional, sort of drum beat that you would do in a more traditional drum kit, it's more of a push and pull sort of one and da. The drum beat I want to play is kick, snare, kick, like that, just one and da, 2, 1 and da, 2. Now, it's probably not the correct way that a drummer would count it, but for us sort of multi-instrumentalist live loopers, it's going to give you the essence of how to count it in conjunction with the loops. So let's play the 4 to the floor drum beat that we looped in the last lesson. So we've got that there. And then this is how our new drum beat's going to lay over the top of this. Now you can see when they are playing with each other, you can see how that's that push and pull I was talking about before, and it gives the track that sort of rhythm that you can dance to because they're moving back and forth because they've got that motion as opposed to just being dum 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 dum. They've got that dum 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 dum. It just gives it a bit more groove so people can tap their feet and join in while you're playing it. So let's overdub this new drum beat onto track number 1. So let's play all of our loops and let's get going. So now we're going to head into the verse section. Now the verse and the chorus both have the exact same chords, but I like to play the chords in different positions on the guitar. So in the verse section, I like to drop out all of the loops apart from track number 2, which is just our kick drum. Just keeps the track bouncing along and keeps us in time with the other loops for when we bring them back in. So it gives us that solid reference point of the tempo of the track. Now the chords I like to play are just power chords for the verse. So it's just a D power chord followed by a G power chord, then a B power chord, and then finally an A power chord. And we play it a little bit like this. And I like to add those sort of ghost notes in with the plectrum as well, just to add a little bit more rhythmic presence to the track. So that's just sort of like when you play the chord, just sort of counting it with your right hand. It's 1 and just keeping it nice and natural. So this is how that sounds with track number 2, that loop of the drum. Final part, we go straight from the G to the A, and then we build up the A like this. And then we click play all on our loop pedal and bring in all of the loops. So when it comes to performing the chorus, we have to drop out the 3rd loop because the 3rd loop is pedaling on that C. That's what's giving it that emphasis of the C. And if we want to play other chords in this chorus section, it's going to start clashing and causing dissonance against that C. So what I like to do is I like to click play all, and when I strike the first chord, that's a C, but then I like to click stop track number 3 and cut out that 3rd loop and proceed with the chorus. So these are the chords that I like to play in the chorus. So the chords are pretty much exactly the same as what we play kind of in the verse section. There's a slight variant to them, but they're pretty similar. So for the chorus section, we're going to play a D major. So this D major is just going to be a C shape because we have the capo 1. And then from this D major, we're going to go play a G major. So if you've ever played an F major without the capo on, down here, it's just the exact same position, but in relation to the capo, and it's just referred to as a G major in this instance. Now, so far, the chords have been exactly the same as the verse. You know, we've went D, G. But instead of playing the power chords, making it more rocky, we're actually playing the full triads now. So we're playing the full D major and we're playing the full G major. Now, from the G, we're gonna play an A minor position. Now you may think, oh Ben, that's different. That's different to what you've played in the verse, because in the verse you went D, G, B, and you've just played an A minor. But because we're playing the A minor shape, but we've got the capo on the 2nd fret, it means the B is being fretted for us by the capo. So it's still a B, but instead of it being a B power chord, it's a full B minor. So we're actually going D major, G major, and then finally B minor. And then from the B minor, we're gonna play a G major shape. But because it's fretted on the A, it's still the same as the verse. We're still doing the same chords. So we're actually playing that full A major there. So this is how the chorus sounds. I like to strum it. I don't like to palm mute it at this point. I like to let it go, make it feel a bit victorious and make it sound bigger. Change the tonality of the guitar overall. So this is how I like to play it. So that's sort of really happy strumming, keeping everything dead open to really maximize how big it sounds. So this is how it sounds with all of the loops. Check this out. So I really hope you have enjoyed this daily loop series. I know I have enjoyed putting it together. Now be sure to drop this video a like and show your appreciation if you did. And also don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell to on, because we've still got the performance video to come on Sunday. So you can see this entire track put together in its entirety with how I like to perform it. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see some more videos like this in the daily loop series, check out this playlist over here, and I will see you in the next one.